San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson passes to Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Castle outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And what a great feeling. Ending it the way they did. Just a clutch effort they can build on.
Now here's Towns. Soft touch off the glass.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Fox with the ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Anunoby. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Count that one.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Now Castle, the 3 ball. Hart pulls it in. Pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Right side, Brunson. Now here's Towns from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 7. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Towns passes to Hart. Back to Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 9 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Oh, a cameo from a boogie with a hoodie.
His Knicks are up, and he's got to be feeling good. Always great to see your hometown team put on performances like this.
Here's Wembanyama. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. They need this. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. We just missed it.
On the wing, Vassell. Anunoby covering. Bridges against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
They set the pick. Here's Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby. 5 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Vassell outside, unloads, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Bridges outside. Brunson, a screen on Castle. Three-pointer, Bridges. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from 11. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Second, the Spurs.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Spurs trail by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. It's Fox with a drive. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Brunson taking his time here. Here's Hart, and he converts the layup. Hart's got 7 points.
You get to see on display how Jalen Brunson has become this dynamic force offensively. Nice use of the pick and roll.
Now here's Castle. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. Fires from the wing. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. High post Towns. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Now Fox. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Now here's Brunson. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 16.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. And stolen by Brunson. To the paint. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Fox. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Outside Wembanyama. Over Towns. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Here's Towns. And it's New York with another.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Fox outside. There's a screen. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Fox has got 7.
And Fox is a volume shooter from deep for a reason. I mean, he can light it up from there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Now here's Robinson, averaging around 5 points a game. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And the Knicks lead by 10.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at New York. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
You know, for the Knicks, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Cornette passes to Harper. Now Olynyk. Pass to Johnson. Olynyk with a screen on Clarkson. 6 to shoot. The kick to Olynyk. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 10. And here's Cornette. Still without a bucket. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. From deep. And he buries his first look.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Clarkson outside. The teardrop. Good.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Ooh, it's stolen away. He goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Sohan. Knocks it loose.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harper misses. New York leading by 7. Pass to Shaman. Alvarado outside. Barnes comes with a double team. Sohan, the pass to Alvarado. Clock at 6. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
It's been all about We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Robinson in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for New York starting the second. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Here's Shamet. Nails it from 3. Shamet's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Cornette passes to Johnson. Fox against Clarkson. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Harper misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Towns, left side. Alvarado outside. Clarkson, right side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
No good on that one. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Good on the second one.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Clarkson against Fox. From deep, Harper. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, when he gets underneath the line, all eyes get trained on Fox. So he'll have someone available outside for the 3.
Here's Clarkson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
The first free throw is good. Lynx checked in for Shamet. Lynx checked in for San Antonio. And so Clarkson nails both of them.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Fox deciding where to go with it. There's the screen by Johnson. To the wing, right side. From deep, Harper. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Clarkson against Johnson. Now here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Pass to Fox. Always attacking Fox.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
Towns is screen on Johnson. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Out left to the wing. Here's Alvarado. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Fox. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New York leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Fox outside. Screen by Olynyk. And it's Fox missing. The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Towns. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Fox. Back to Towns. Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else. You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kolek. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Here's Brunson. 20 points for him last game against Houston. Anunoby on the wing. Bridges outside for 3. Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
44-37.
Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Barnes against Hart. Towns is screen on Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Hart can't hit.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Pass to Wembanyama. strength of Wembanyama.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Vassell outside. Castle outside. Wembanyama screen. There's the three. Castle misses. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Brunson rushes in. Towns for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And now an 8-point Knick lead.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Three-pointer, Fox. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson against Fox. Brunson passes to Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. There's the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Barnes. Back to Vassell. This one for 3. And there's Fox on the assist from Vassell. Fox has got 14 points.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox outside. Now Castle. He's covered by Hart. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. It's Vassell with the drive. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Over Vassell. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Deflects the pass. Castle outside. Outside Barnes. Back to Castle. Now Fox. Back to Castle. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby finds Hart. Back to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Knick lead.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Pass to Barnes. Now Fox. Crafty move. And it's good on the lay-in. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless. Who's watching here?
Brunson against Fox. Left side Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Vassell outside. Down low. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 13.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
1:05 left to play in the first half. The 3-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Beyond the arc. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, left side. Shoots over Vassell. And there's Towns on the assist from Hart. Towns has got 27 points.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Launches it. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, you see teams concede the three to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Fox with the ball. Over Brunson. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 15. And so it's New York. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. All good. Give it up for the participants.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Spurs.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 8. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Shot clock at 6. Fox. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Sinks it from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Wembanyama, high post. It's good from the top of the key. Wembanyama's got 17 points.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Castle a screen on Towns. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Brunson passes to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Fox against Brunson. Towns for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Here's Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle misses. New York leading by 12. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Back to Fox. From downtown. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
San Antonio shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
Knicks leading by 6. Towns up top. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Towns on a screen. Launches a 3. And Hart is good for 3. Hart's got 15 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fox outside. Fires for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns. Now here's Hart. The 3. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 9. On the wing, Fox. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. 2nd, Karl Anthony Towns. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
This should be a lot of fun to watch 2 of the best rebounders in the league chase after the boards in this game.
And the Knicks with the possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Fox. Towns, right side. 2 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Hart from long range.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Knicks lead 78.
Here's Fox. He's got 25. What a finish inside from Fox.
And there's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Shoots a fadeaway. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
Coaches talk often about the competitor Jalen Brunson is. Boy, you see it on that kind of tough bucket.
Castle on the wing. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Covered by Towns. Unloads from 13. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got rebound number 7 tonight. Brunson passes to Hart, and here's Anunoby. Here's Bridges. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Castle's got 6 points.
And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
On the wing, Fox. Brunson defending. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. New York leading by 9. Outside Brunson. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 20 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Here's Fox. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Outside Anunoby. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Over Fox. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Fox finds Wembanyama. Pass to Harper, fires the three, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Brunson. And there's the drive. Oh, Brunson! What an aggressive move.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. The three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Towns for three. And the three falls for Towns.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA, he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
The three from Barnes. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 6.
Well, this is why defensively you need to stay attached to Harrison Barnes and challenge the shot. Easier said than done, I know.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Porty's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Olynyk comes in for Fox. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Alvarado. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 9. From 13, Barnes. It's good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just terrific decision-making by Barnes. Pulls up to get just enough separation and drains it. That's really pretty.
Clarkson up top. Pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Here's Alvarado. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Johnson. And that one good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Here's Shamet. And the Knicks, another 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14. Alvarado right side. Shoots over Harper. There's the block. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. New York out in front, up 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. point has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York has possession. They lead by 11. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the start. Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. He takes it in. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Shamet, covered by Johnson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Fox, the pass to Harper. Pass to Johnson. Out to Fox from behind the arc. They get it back. Johnson with a bucket.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Alvarado, the pass to Shamet. Towns outside from deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Barnes. And here's Fox. Here's Harper. And here's Johnson. Alvarado defending. Robinson with a double. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Fox missing.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Harper passes to Cornette. Now Johnson. On the wing, Fox. Cornette sets a screen. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the three. Fox left side. Now Johnson. Pass to Harper. Now Barnes. And another shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
This is a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. In transition. Here's Johnson. Pass to Harper. From deep. Drains the triple.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
New York leading by 11. Alvarado, the pass to Shamet. Towns outside. Double team on Towns. Shoots over Barnes. Towns can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 11. Outside Johnson. Fox, the pass to Cornette. Here's Johnson. Alvarado defending. Back to Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. Cornette sets a screen. From deep, Harper. Alvarado with a rebound. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Towns on a screen. There's the triple. And it's Alvarado missing. The Spurs have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Fox for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
At some point, you start to think about getting others involved. It has been a struggle.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area twos. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Three-pointer, Fox. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Robinson passes to Brunson. Now here's Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Outside Olynyk. Right side Wembanyama. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Johnson against Brunson. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York leading by 18. To the wing on the left. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 26.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Pass to Anunoby. The three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Anunoby against Johnson. Anunoby passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Wembanyama, high post, working on Robinson. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Fox. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fox has got 34.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. And he's got 28 now.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Pass to Johnson. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Olynyk finds Johnson. Here's Harper. The three from Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Towns passes to Brunson. Back to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson for three. The rebound by the Spurs. Olynyk passes to Harper. And he gets it from 15.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All right, fans, give it up right now.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Olynyk. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle's subbed in for Harper. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Fox against Brunson. And yes, sir! It's the wide open J.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Now Wembanyama. Six to shoot. Outside Vassell from deep. That's off. New York leading by 15. Now here's Brunson. Towns. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
Outside Vassell. Now Fox, beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Anunoby. Now Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. Oh, it drops in!
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Brunson fires! The three is in!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Vassell, let's loose for 3. Oh, it doesn't go!
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now Brunson. And there it is!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now Wembanyama. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.